there she
Wow,
is.
look at that.
You don't realise how powerful
I
they
know,
are.
and they've got so many teeth at the back as well.
Aren't they? They're the same family as sharks, something.
Yeah,
aren't they?
that's right.
So.
What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Now we've got another tank visit today. We're going to Norfolk, Norfolk today, so we've got about a 2-hour drive. I've got my little sea otter here as well with me. I've just woke her up because it's bright and early on the Saturday morning. But yeah, 2-hour drive going to Norfolk to go and visit a tank full of predators and stuff. So yeah, and then we've got another one this afternoon in Henlow. So let's hit the road and see what this tank's like.
Okay, everyone, I just got to Adem's house. This is his display tank in his lounge. That is one big bass, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, he's quite big.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's an Azul, isn't it?
Yeah, Azul. Had him a year.
Very nice,
Very
mate. So what size tank is it, roughly? It's
2.5, 3 wide, and then 9, 10, 8. Quite long.
Yeah,
quite a big tank, yeah.
It's a lovely tank. And it's ND, isn't it?
Yeah, had it about a year. It's quite new.
Yeah, it still looks all nice, crystal clear and that. And you keep the glass nice and clean,
Yeah,
don't you?
try to, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
You put your hand in there, fish try jump out everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. And what filtration we've got going on?
So we've got all pod solutions, 25,000 or 20,000 canister filter.
And that's got UV, isn't it, as well?
It's
Yeah.
not on at the moment, but it's got a UV in it. And then FX6 in there, and then one of the 12,000 all pond solutions this side.
And you rate this stuff, yeah?
Yeah, it's good. Like, you buy cheap, you get buy twice, but it's alright. It's done me alright so far.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, it's just like pressure filters, really, isn't it?
Yeah, just big canisters.
Yeah.
Just they say they're for ponds, but you can use them on tanks, whatever. It's just your pump goes inside the tank.
Yeah.
So you see the pumps there, but what can you do?
No, that's right. No, that's right. And it's near enough double the size of that FX6, probably even bigger,
massive,
really, isn't it?
Yeah. You think the FX6 is the big ones, then you look at pond filters. They make them look tiny.
That's right, yeah. And the price comparison compared to these, what is the price comparison?
Same.
Really? And you're getting all of that compared to that, really, aren't you?
About the same, yeah.
Yeah,
250, 300.
Yeah.
Where you go, but.
Because obviously, if you're setting up a tank like the size of this and it hasn't got a sump or something, you look at FX6 straight away, don't you?
Yeah, I wish I went for the pond filter straight away, to be honest. I didn't really have the chance to get a sump, more weight, more water and all that, but
yeah,
them pond filters are good. And they clean themselves. They got the modes on them to backwash and stuff, so it makes your life easy.
Yeah, of course, yeah, because sometimes getting these things out, it can be a bit, can't it, daunting, especially if you've been at work all day, like, oh, I've got to come home and clean the filters.
Get them out, you put them back, they leak. They don't go in properly, the clips, all of that. But.
Yeah. Nah, quality, mate. Well, it seems to be doing the job fine, doesn't it?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, doing a job. Just once a week water changes, and then all I do pretty much.
So what's your water change schedule then? Like how much?
50%, like every Saturday. Meant to do it today, haven't done it yet. So this is the dirtiest the tank will be.
Yeah, but it looks absolutely fine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's so important to keep to a routine though, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially with the big fish. I think routine and stick with it, and they do a lot better.
That's right. Yeah, I've always every week I've always done my water change. I've never run into problems, touch wood. But a lot of people have skipped it for like a couple of weeks, and then they've had like problems with
go
stuff.
on holiday and all of that.
Yeah, and it's like, look, as long as you stick to your routine, you'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah. I don't really bother testing the water. I know that's like a big thing. People say test it every day, all of this, but I never really bother. I think as long as you stick to it, you don't have any problems. Like.
That's it. Mate, I don't test water. I haven't tested water for about 3 years now. And what stock we got there, mate? I sort of looked at these all. Nice.
He's alright, he's like, not the biggest you see, but he's alright, decent size. And then the Blood Power Red Devil hybrid. He's the boss. He pushes the bass about.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you often find that, don't you? The more colourful the fish, the more aggressive it is. Yeah.
Like them pikes.
Yeah.
The Ray's trying to get in there. They love cameras, they love pictures.
Yeah. So what types we've got going on
there? I think it's Henley Eye Black Diamond. The hybrid's a big one. And then that's a wild caught Maturo. That came from Peru.
Yeah, very nice.
And then over here we've just got the albino pearl.
It's nice how she can come out, isn't it? And then
I had the divider in, and you know big fish, they just knock it down. So I just done it like that so she can come out, but they can't get to her. Keep her safe.
Yeah, because if she ever gets spooked, she can sort of go in there.
Fly back inside, no worries, yeah.
That's it, no, it's a good idea, really good idea.
Motora's a bit beat up at the back, if you can see. I think adding the small array, big one wanted to make sure it's dominant, so it went after that one a little bit, but it's calming down again.
No, it seems to be getting on fine, mate, doesn't it? As soon as you add them into the tank, you know if something's going to happen, it's going to happen then. You know?
First day. Always scared, like, you're checking it every 10 minutes.
That's right, Good. Setting up a camera or whatever.
Yeah, then we've got Pothos on top. Started small, but it's going quite wild, to be honest. It's growing quite well. And then the roots are in the tank, give them a bit of cover.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It's really effective, isn't it?
Yeah. I wanted to give them something to like break up the site, but wood and stuff, they always hit themselves on, break their heads, you know what I mean? Hurt themselves, so I put some roots.
And the wood lets out tannins as well, doesn't it? You know, it messes you all up. I know. Yeah, the roots look really cool, don't they? It's thriving, isn't it? So you don't add anything else to the tank, just water changes.
Just stingray poo. That's all. That's what does it.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, they're doing good. I never really had luck with plants before, and I put them in, and they seem to be doing all right. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
So how long's that been in there, this plant for?
A couple months, not long. It started tiny, and it's just gone. Like, it started at that left side, and it's all the way over here now, and it's going down the side there. So.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is really effective. It looks really cool at the top, doesn't it?
I think my next thing is going to be them Kessel lights. I keep seeing it on some people's videos you're going to see. Yeah. It makes it shimmer a bit better.
It does, and it looks really cool how they hang over, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what light have you got on it now? Is it a Fluval?
It's a Nice Crew. Okay. It's like the cheap version of Fluval lights. This does pretty good. It's got a little controller here. Yeah. You can like change the colours of it.
Oh yeah. Well, as long as it lights up your fish, mate. Yeah. It's not like you're growing plants or anything like that, is it?
Not trying to grow the plants, they grow normally. So.
That's right, yeah.
And then Wavemaker's got one of the Hindem, like 48,000 litres an hour. Massive.
Is it? Do you rate it?
Yeah, it's alright, but when you turn it off and on, you know, it's sometimes clunks. You know, you have to turn it off and on again to get the impellers in the right place. So it's a bit iffy, but it does the job.
So how many heads has it got? It's hard to believe. Four heads, wow, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. So it just takes all the surface stuff off, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's only really to move the top. Like the filters move enough water, but it's just to get some surface agitation, because I find filters are just loud. Running water noise all the time, so I find Wavemaker's a bit quieter.
Yeah, it makes you want to go for a wee.
Yeah.
I know. Especially like, what do you sort of feed? Obviously pellets and stuff. Do you feed all your fish as well?
I don't really feed pellets, to be honest. I got some, but they normally just turn their noses up at it. They don't really like it, and then the Oscar chews it up and then just crumbs everywhere. I find it more messy, to be honest, than frozen. Frozen you get the oil, but if you have the filters for it, I find it, so far, not caused any problems. So.
Yeah. And like we say about the Wavemakers, if you can't have any oil sitting there, because it's literally just go, isn't it, you know?
There is a bit of a dead spot this side, but it's not too bad. Nothing what I need to change so far. But.
No. And what heaters you running then? I see you got
there's a titanium 500 watt one with like a cage around it. That's underneath the Wavemaker, and then that's got its own controller, just under there.
Oh yeah.
See it at the back there. It's got its own little controller, so you can change it, and then it like has an alarm. If it goes too cold or too hot, it will start beeping. And then there's another 500 watt glass one, but change that to titanium soon, hopefully.
Yeah, the titanium stuff's good. It's bulletproof, really, isn't it? Well, it's meant to be, isn't it?
Yeah. Hear the glass stuff breaking too much. Bit scared about that, so change that one.
I just got 2 titanium heaters for that 8-foot tank, DD ones, and they're just sitting in the sun.
Good, yeah.
They're meant to be bulletproof, not meant to break at all, so fingers crossed. But it's good that you're running 2, because you never know what's going to happen, do you?
Yeah, that's the thing. 3 filters, 2 heaters, just if something goes wrong, you always got something backup.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, that is one lovely bass, mate.
Thank you. Everyone likes him. He's wild caught, so he's quite a nice one. The blue really shines when the sun hits him. Yeah. You see it.
Yeah, you can see it now, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll need a bigger tank eventually, but got plans to go bigger in the future, maybe 6 months a year. Get a bigger. I don't want longer's not the. It's the width.
Yeah.
I've got to go wide. I think.
Especially for her as well.
Yeah, she's getting big, isn't she?
Have you seen Raj's tank I posted?
Yeah, I just watched that video earlier.
Yeah.
Massive rays.
The rays, mate. Yeah, they're quite
something special.
They are, and it was a bit scary, like actually seeing them in a tank, you know. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, wait 6 months a year. The albino should be bigger. They all grow a bit.
Yeah.
Get them in the bigger tank. Get a male or something, or get some more like active middle swimmers. Yeah.
Do you want to do a feed? You got any food ready or
I've got
something?
some food up here.
Yeah, love to see him eat, mate. So what you got is that?
So this is just bassa fillets, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just whitefish, bit less oily than the other stuff. Get the Ray to hand feed the big girl.
Yeah.
I think it's good to give them hand feeding stuff. You can check their belly and all of that. Oh, Bass had it.
Bass got it, yeah.
But
yeah, it's good to interact with them because obviously if you're doing tank maintenance, you don't want them coming out to check your hand out, you know, and you don't know if they're
like
there
you
or
say,
not.
with your arrows and stuff, you stroke them, get them to know you.
That's right.
Worst thing is when you see them jumping out and all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously a bit fussy.
Here she comes.
There she
Wow,
is.
look at that.
You don't realise how powerful
I
they
know,
are.
and they've got so many teeth at the back as well.
Aren't they? They're the same family as sharks, something.
Yeah,
aren't they?
that's right.
Same. Oh, Bass
Here you go,
had that.
Bass. Yeah, they're just pigs, aren't they?
Yeah, I've got the smart plugs. Like all the wave maker stuff are on smart plugs, so you have the app on your phone.
Yeah.
And you can like turn the wave makers off and stuff from your phone.
Right.
So then turn it and it just goes straight off. So when I feed and stuff, you just turn them off and then you don't have to worry touching any plugs, forgetting to plug them back in.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because they do kind of need that when they're feeding, because it is a bit like, well, literally getting blown around when you're trying to have your dinner, basically, isn't it?
But mainly feed the rays, to be honest. When you feed them, you're only really feeding the rays. The others get leftovers.
Yeah.
They get the first pick.
Yeah, I've never used this Bassa stuff. I've heard good stuff about
It's
it.
good, but you got to feed it like semi-frozen. If it's too soft, you see the little white bits floating around, the whole thing just breaks up.
Yeah, you need to get it in their mouth so they can inhale it, basically. Yeah.
I use white bait. I do feed it, but it's harder to find. I can't find like white bait. It's always expensive. Like £10 a pack, £5 a pack. Go through it in like 1 or 2 feeds, don't you?
I know. I buy big bags of it from Costco now, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I buy the tiger prawns and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's not cheap, is it? But at the end of the day, your fish have got to have a good diet.
Yeah. That bass is a monster.
He is, yeah. He's just like.
I had a snakehead in here, a Shana micropellis.
Oh yeah.
And that made the bass more aggressive.
Yeah.
I think when he has competition, he's more like trying to get food to outcompete the others. But now he's just chilled down, like no one to compete for, just the rays. So.
Did he flare up a bit when he had the snakehead? Did he get a hump or anything like that? Yeah.
Always showing off colour and like puffing out his cheeks and stuff. Nice to watch, but I feel like it stresses him a bit.
Yeah.
Nice to have balance of it. But
yeah, she's clearing up as well, mate.
yeah.
Look at her go, look, yeah.
You'd be surprised how much they eat. They like double in size.
Yeah.
You see them once they've eaten them after.
Ah, get a big belly on
Eat
them.
and eat, and you come back later and your tank's cloudy.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but the filters do a good job.
Yeah, you need him with a fish like this.
Yeah.
This produces a lot of waste, this fish.
Yeah.
Well, that's bigger than most people's dogs.
Yeah, yeah. Eat more than most people's dogs.
Yeah.
But I think it's always good to overfilter. I don't think you can ever have too much filtration. Like.
No, you're right there, definitely.
Because on the old tank, I used to do 6 foot. That was. I used to do more water changes a week.
Yeah.
But now it's just less maintenance for me now. Once a week, got all the filters, all good.
Well, it's more enjoyable then as well, isn't it? You know?
Becomes more of like a hobby rather than a chore.
That's
where
right,
you
yeah.
do your maintenance every week, worry about it, but
That's why I'm going sump on the 10-foot tank now.
yeah,
Is I just want to make it as easy as possible, you know.
yeah. I wish I went sump, to be honest, first, but you know, if you've never had one, it's a bit scary. The thought of it, like the bulkheads and stuff, just thought of it leaking and that. But yeah, that big rays are softy. You normally hear about they can be aggressive, like some of the big females and males and stuff to the others, but she's living with that albino, must be a couple inches. She's living with that alright, so.
Yeah, and how long's she been in here for now?
So I took opened the divider up a couple of days ago, so she's not been in the big bit long, but she's been on her own for about a month now.
Yeah, so if anything would have happened, it would have happened by now.
Would have happened already, yeah.
Yeah, because that is one fish you don't want to lose.
No. The main thing is not being strong enough. Obviously with all the flow, she's quite weak, so I kept her in there just to try keep her energy, fatten her up, feed her and stuff. You have to feed her separately, obviously, because she don't get a look in if not.
No, no.
That Oscar is nice. He's a good looking one.
Yeah, it's lovely.
He's never had hole in the head or anything. I know, like you always see him with the scars and stuff, but he's quite nice.
Yeah, he's going to pack on some size. Have you seen them fully grown?
Yeah.
Yeah, they get massive, mate.
Like
yeah.
16, 17 inches, don't they? Massive ones.
Yeah.
But I've had him like a year and a half, 2 years. He's not grown anymore. I got him at that size and he's stayed it. So it's a nice, manageable size. If all fish stayed that size.
I know. This is the problem, especially like with the arowanas, like the silver arowanas. That's why I had to rehome mine.
Yeah.
They're just getting to a size it's just too big. The Asians are fine because they slow down a bit and that's it.
I find the Asians, they get chunky.
Yeah.
They get like solid muscle and they have the colour, don't they? Silvers just get really long and they're more jumpy.
They are, yeah. They're more skittish, 100%.
Mine was really fussy, like after a water change you wouldn't feed for a couple of days. If one of the rays, like you know how they swim about sometimes, one of the rays went over it would get upset, just like wouldn't be happy, so.
Man, it's a quality tank, mate.
Yeah.
Love it, man.
Thank you. I had some tinfoil barbs, they were really good. They ate anything.
Yeah.
Any leftovers, they would just hoover it up straight away, but they went after the ray's tail. So, I have to rehome them, but.
Yeah, it's no good, is it? You don't want that.
It's the trouble, innit? You get something in the shop, you're like, just buy it straight away, impulse, just buy a nice fish and then causes more problems, it's worse.
That's right. That's why you need to get another tank set up. if your mama let you.
Yeah. Yeah, but hopefully at the new shop, get I see the easy ponds.
Yeah.
They're quite nice, just the front window, front panel is it, but I do like the all glass thing.
Well, the thing is with the EZ ponds, you're probably getting more volume of water for cheaper, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you're getting more for your money, but they don't look as showable.
No, that's
it's more for like your hobby than to show it off.
Yeah, you couldn't have it in your house because you don't really know. But
little one eating the leftovers.
Ah, yeah.
Trying to.
But with this sort of fish here, it will need something like that. Yeah, eventually,
You get to the point where like you mix it between what do I like and what does the fish need.
Yeah.
Like you got to compromise a bit, don't you?
Oh yeah,
meet
definitely.
in the middle.
Definitely.
But there you go. You might see. There you go. The albino goes back in her little safe house.
Yeah, she knows when, doesn't she?
Yeah.
But she's absolutely fine. It's quite surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone's quite surprised. But she's really gentle for it. You'd be surprised. She's only about 10 months old.
Yeah.
A year old. She's really young and she's bloody big.
She is. Yeah, she's big.
Yeah.
Well, it's all that food you're feeding her.
Yeah. Apparently her parents are really big.
Yeah.
But like 34 inch, I think.
Wow.
Mum, massive.
Yeah,
yeah.
huge.
So.
No, awesome, mate. Right, well, I think we've covered everything, bud, haven't we?
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me over, man.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
That's alright, I really appreciate it. Right, well, like and subscribe to the channel, everyone. Ding the notification bell, and keep it real.